Hey Tribe, welcome to your Barefoot Bootcamp Dumbbell Edition program number 2. For this class, you will need a yoga mat. I have 2. And you will need a pair of light dumbbells, which in this case are 10s, and heavy dumbbells, which can be 20. But you choose, you can go a little bit lighter for your light bells and a little bit more medium for your heavy bells. We're gonna get started right away. At the back of your mat, feet about shoulder width distance apart, hands on the hips. We're gonna do rolls of 3. So we're gonna roll the hips to the right for 3. Everything in this beginning warm-up is going to be about the 3 and to the left for 3. So you can push the hips forward, really push them back, forward, and then the last one, make sure that you're sending the hips back and then send them directly forward. This class, obviously, press the hips forward and then press them back is a mashup of dumbbell drills, Pilates, yoga, body weight, core, HIIT, cardio, all of the things. Press your hips out to the right. So just kind of sit into the right foot, shift the weight to the right leg, and then dip your hip to the right. And then we'll go the other direction. Press to the left, shifting the weight. And then last one, we're going to go right into a little bit of a Persian style yoga flow. Take a big inhale, reach arms overhead. As you exhale, drop your hips about halfway down. Just slow enough that you can touch the floor, coming into a downward type dog. Feet a little bit wider than your traditional downward dog because we are in Persia doing Persian things. I want you to just come from downward dog right into plank position and then just dip the hips a little bit, pressing the hips forward and then push back into the downward dog. Walk your hands back. We're going to do sets of 3 with this. Going to grab the right calf, pump twice towards the leg. Left calf, pump twice towards the leg. And then right down the center, pumping twice, a little dynamic stretch, pressing into the fingers, reaching up, reach back twice, a little bit of a pulse. And then you're going to keep your hands up, bend your left leg, left knee, and swing over the legs with the arms, reaching up, and then other side. 2 more. 1 more. Big inhale. As you exhale, this time drop your hips a little bit lower. Second set, walk it out. Now, instead of just articulating through, we're going to swing our hips to the right, through the plank, and then press the hips back up. 1 more time towards the right, so swing it. Feel the articulation of the feet, the hands, the hips, and then other direction. Swing. Send it back. 1 more. You'll feel the weight transfer to your hands. It's a good thing. Light up your core as you do, and then press the hips straight back into that downward style dog from the Middle East, and then walk it back. This time grab your left calf, pump twice. Maybe you'll get a little bit closer to the leg. Not really important how flexible you are at this point. Right now, we're just priming the body, getting it ready for the workout. Reach back twice. Keep the hands up, and then you're going to bend the right knee. Swing it back, reach up, bend the left knee, and as if you're catching something, a frisbee or a hacky sack or a ball, reaching up and then catch. Inhale. As you exhale, this time the hips will get a little bit lower. The knees are going to track the toes. Wide leg stance, walk it out. Last time through. This time you really are going to articulate, looking for maximum flexion. Shoulders over the knuckles. Into extension, looking up and then pressing back, sending the hips back, walk it, grab the leg, pump it, exhale breathing, down the middle, reaching up, and then other side, so you're going to bend the left knee and just swing, catch, up, swing, catch, up, swing, catch, up, swing, and up. Back through, hands go down, walk it out. Coming into a downward dog, traditional style, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Right foot's gonna step right between the hands, drop the back knee, turn it so that your shin is gonna be parallel with the top of the mat. Right foot is planted, keep your left arm straight. Right hand is gonna open up and place on top of the right palm. So make a fist and swing back. We're gonna go here about 5 times. Keep the arm straight. Last one, catch, plant the left hand down, left leg's gonna go straight out. So just remember on that movement, your arm was straight and you're letting the upper body rotate. We're gonna go into half of the hundreds. So the full 100 is gonna be up to 100, but we're only gonna do half of that. So inhale for 5, exhale for 5, both legs to tabletop, arms reach overhead, inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off the mat. You're gonna inhale for 5, exhale for 5, inhale through the nose for 5, exhale through the mouth for 5, starting in 3, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 1, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 2, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 3, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you know, you did that in Pilates C-curve, obviously. We're gonna alternate our tuck rock and roll variation. So you're gonna pick up the right leg, place it over the left, tuck the left heel in, and then just roll up and then rock back to your shoulders for the switch. Planting the left foot, tucking the right heel, back and forth. We get 2 more sets. Shift the weight forward, squeeze the core. As you rock back, weight goes on the shoulders, definitely not the neck. Plant the lead foot all the way down, tuck the opposite heel towards the butt, and the last one, press up into it, roll over the shin. This time your rear leg, your right leg is going to be parallel with the top of the mat, left toes are planted. We're going to go for 5 swings, so make a fist with the right hand, left hand goes on top, so it's kind of like you're doing the rock, paper, scissors, and we're going to keep the arms straight, let the upper body rotate. Push. 2 more. Arm is straight. Notice you got to let the body rotate. The hips will move a little bit, but mostly they're anchoring down, letting the upper body do its thing. Right hand's going to plant straight down. Right leg is going to go out this time. Your hips, equal distance between the heels and the palm of the hands. Puff the chest out, flick the tailbone back, and then you're going to tuck tailbone and extend. Tuck. Extend. We'll do 2 more. Tuck, extend. Last one. Tuck, extend. Cross the ankles. Roll forward. Hands go straight down in front. Tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Flossing the shoulders. We'll do 5 of these. You got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Stay in protraction. So what I mean by that is let your shoulders be away from your body. So you know what that feels like. And then overcorrect, dropping the shoulders into the lat, squeezing everything. 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, shake it out. We're going to do 1 minute plank jack. So around the 40-second mark is when you're going to start to feel it. Past that though, and get to that 1 minute mark. So plant the palms. I'll talk you through some technique. Straight down, shoulders packed down the back, leaning forward, coming into plank position. We have 1 minute here in 3, 2, 1, start to move. First things move first. To start to move. Now let's work from the bottom to the top, shall we? Soft bend in the knee so that your legs feel springy. Then bring your hips in line with the back of your head. So you got to kind of visualize that. If you're looking for a little more challenge, you can go a little bit wider. Squeeze the core, lengthen through the low back. Now let's talk about the upper body. Plug the shoulders down the back. Squeeze into the thumb, middle and pinky finger. Core is tight. Arms are locked, shoulders packed. Legs can be springy, so your upper body is going to be the stable portion of this movement. You can go a little bit quicker. The wider you go, the more you're going to have to outwork the instability that is caused by the momentum of your legs. I lost track, but I think we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Pop on up. I'm going to turn to face you, do a little bit of breath work. We're going to do 10 of these. Inhale to exhale, warrior breath work. Now's a good time to set an intention. Last time mine was power. So I'm going to go for flow on this one, but you choose your own adventure and your own element to add to this workout. You can do this by visualizing it and then bringing it into the body. We're going to do 10 breath. Inhale, arms reach overhead. As you exhale, forearms together. Second one. Third one, fourth one. Exhale forcefully as your forearms come together. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm going to put on some beats for us. We're going to do a buy-in before we start our workout. It's going to be 10 push-up, 10 squat, 10 alternating leg lift, 1 vinyasa, right into the dumbbell work. So here we go, 10 push-up, stop down. Here we go. Modification, you can always drop to the knee. We got 5 right here, 6, or you can do 1 and 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hop the feet outside the hands. Get low, stand straight up. 1, get tight at the top. 2, drive the legs apart. 3, active plank. 4, pack your shoulders. 5, drive your legs. 6, use your hips, bring them underneath you. 7, stamp down with the big toe. 8, 9, 10, drop down. Alternating leg lifts. 1, 2, you can bend the knee or keep legs straight. 4, or alternate. 5, 6, 7, we're going to go right into one flow. 8, 9, into dumbbell work. 10, cross the ankles, roll forward. Jump it back, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Look forward, hop the feet in between the hands. Option to go light or heavy. I'm going to go heavy, so grab heavy bell. Switch it to your left hand. I'll let you know when I'm going to mirror you or when I'm not going to mirror you. Drop it back. Stagger the left foot so the right foot's clearly in front of the left foot. Plug the shoulders down the back body. Lean forward and we shrug. 45 seconds right here. So I just want you to feel the difference of a packed shoulder versus not a packed shoulder. Sometimes the best way to improve your technique is to feel the extreme ranges of one or the other. But when in doubt, always pack the shoulder down the back when you're doing some type of work with dumbbells, kettlebells, body weight. Drive your right big toe into the mat. Push the ball of the left foot into the mat. Your feet about hip width distance on train tracks, shrugging it. When we flow right into the next drill, which is going to be a row, you have an option to keep the back foot planted, or if you're going to take the progression, I'll show you what's up with that. You're going to finish with a packed shoulder in 3, 2, keeping the shoulder packed, option to pick up the back leg like so. Right hand's going to be out and we row. This will automatically force you to slow down. It's also going to cause you to engage your core more than you normally do because of the asymmetrical load. Your body's trying to balance, it's trying to cope with the weight. Crush the handle, puff the chest out, keep the shoulder blade packed down the body. We got about 15 seconds to go, lighting up the lat. We're going to flow right into the next drill. Can you squeeze all the way into the hip? For 3, 2, 1. Turn your feet parallel, about shoulder width distance apart, puff the chest out, and we hinge right into a deadlift. 45 seconds right here. So on this one, this is my jam. You have an option to really drag the tops of the fingers across the thigh so that you can feel the hamstrings light up. So hinge at the hip as if you're trying to put the tops of your hamstrings on the back of the wall. Chest is puffed, shoulders packed, core is tight, weight is balanced. I'm going to start this next drill facing forward, then I'm going to mirror you. Dragging, shoulders stay down, core stays tight for 3, 2, 1. I'll show you the setup before I turn to you. So left arm's going to stay straight. It's like a discus throw. Swing, top, catch, swing. The arm stays straight. I'm going to turn and face you. We got 45 seconds. Make sure the weight's in your left hand, feet about shoulder width distance apart. Left arm is straight, and we go. So the arm has to stay straight. The feet will pivot. And it's as if I'm throwing it with my hip. Shift, sit, throw. Shift, sit, throw. So I want you to use your core, keeping the arm straight. Your arm is like a cable. And you can throw it with the opposite hand for a little bit more torque. Not twerk, but torque. The feet will pivot. So allow feet to pivot. We got about 10 seconds. Ooh, feeling it right now. Still in your left hand. I'm mirroring you. Rotate for 3. Move athletically for 2. Last 1. Top of the mat. Weight goes straight down. So you're facing top of the mat. Shake it. Whew. Here we go. Feet shoulder width apart. Your right arm's going to go straight up. Plant the right hand down. Drop the hips. Opposite foot step back. Left, right, into a one-handed plank. Reaching up. Plant, step, and reach up. So your key points on this one are drop. Opposite foot to hand. So your left foot's going to step back first. It's going to make life a little bit easier. Tighten up the core. You can also tighten up and squeeze left arm. Notice if you go with the other foot, it's going to be a little more challenging because your body doesn't have that cross stability happening. Got about 10 seconds. Step back, squeeze, step up, reach, hips first. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand meets right hand. Drop both knees. Sit it back. Swing your feet out in front. Feet really wide, so get your feet as wide as the mat. Grab your light dumbbells this time. You can either do 1 or 2 dumbbells. We're going to go for a deck squat throw. So I'm going to reach back, bells can tap, and then I'm going to throw the weights forward. So this has more momentum. Feet are wide, squeeze the core, send both arms forward. Modification. You could always do 1 bell, which will look like this. And it'll give a variation if you're doing 1 bell, which can be a lot of fun. You get about 20 seconds to go. You can tap opposite shoulder and then reach up. So it's like you're throwing it over the shoulder like a backpack. So this one does require you to just let the bell create energy. Let it work the body. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Coming straight up. You can keep with the light bell or go heavy. I'm switching to heavy. We're going to do dumbbell curls, 2 to 1. These are going to be a lot of fun. So feet wide, shoulders packed down the back. We're going to curl 2 and then lower 1 at a time. Curl 2, lower 1 at a time. You can brace your elbows across the body if you wish, because we're looking for high tension. So you're going to squeeze. Keep that top bicep squeeze as you lower the other one. And this is a good one to feel the pump. You can lean back a little bit, squeezing 2 and then 1 at a time. 2, 1. So flex the bicep. Very traditional, old school style drill, but good for the pump. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Up and hold. Hold for 3, 2, and time. Heavy bells go right to the front. Do a little bit of rock and roll action. Let your legs drape over your body. And we're not going all the way into a pike. I'm just sending my legs back so I get the feeling. We're going to do 1 more, right into a flow. Cross the ankles, hands down, shoot it back. Inhale upward. Exhale downward. Inhale right leg high. Exhale step into a low lunge. Stay mobile, stay fluid. That's the whole key to this. Inhale, windmill your arms up. Coming into warrior 2. Keep your warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Place the ball of the foot on the floor. And then lift up the heel 2 more times. Straighten, plant, lift. 1 more time. Straighten, bounce on the heel. balance on the ball of the foot, lift up the heel, finish in warrior two, windmill the arms down, step back, option to do ekapada, chaturanga, downward dog, right into the other side, bend the left knee, step foot right between the hands, windmill arms up, right followed by left, right into it, flex the heel, ball of the foot, and lift the heel. Two more, heel, flat, and lift. Last one, straighten the lead leg, flex, find balance, ball of the foot, and then lift the heel, back to warrior two, windmill the arms down, stepping back, option to keep the opposite leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm gonna set this one up facing the top of the mat, and then I'm gonna mirror you. So bring your hands underneath you, underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Hover the knees, right leg is gonna lift up and kick straight back. Then retract the right leg in, pivot the back foot 90 degree, and shoot it out to sit through. I'll do one more time this way so you can see it. So leg will kick straight back, retract, shift, pick up the hand, pick up the foot, and out. I'm gonna mirror you now. We got 45 seconds. So it's gonna be your right leg, it picks up, knees hover in 3, 2, kick. Right leg will extend. Not extending the hip fully. I'm just rotating, sitting back into the left heel, going back and forth. Kick, bring it in, rotate. Kick straight back, use the core, pivot, sit, extend the leg, weight is in the right hand, left foot. Retract, kick straight back, press into thumb, middle, and pinky, extend. Option to go a little bit quicker. Kick, rotate, extend, kick, rotate, sit through, shift, kick. Let the knee hover. You got about 3, 2, 1. Let's finish with your feet out in front. This time you're gonna grab your light dumbbell. We're gonna do a side dumbbell snatch on the forearm. I'm gonna mirror you again on this one. So this time you're gonna get on your right forearm. You're gonna grab the dumbbell, bring it underneath you. Make sure your shoulders, hips, knees are stacked. Pressing the forearm into the mat. Left hand has the bell. And we got 45 seconds in 3, 2, here we go. So keep the bell close to you. Let it go at the bottom so that it's a snappy pickup. So no tension, relax, and then straight to the top. No tension, relax. Keep the bell close to you. You want to lead with your elbow and then knuckles to the ceiling. Lower body stays tight, compact. Everything is knitted in together. And see how explosive you can be. Should be like lightning. So if it's too heavy for you, you can also do it without the weight. Elbow will lead. Knuckles to the top. Let everything fold in. As if you're in between two planes of glass. For 3, 2, last one. Drop it down. Bring your weights out in front. Going right into the next drill. Pop on up. I'm going to show you the technique for this, and we're going to go for 1 minute straight. I want you to bounce on your feet. Bring your hands up. Left foot's in front. Elbows are in. Concave the chest. Shoulders slightly round. Hands in front, as if you could touch your cheeks with your fingers. And I want you to bounce your feet. So bounce, bounce, bounce. And we're going to add the punch. Bounce. So this is the movement. We got 1 minute right here. Jab, cross, long arms. When we go to pick up the pace, that's fine. But I want to make sure that you're twisting your hips. You're keeping your hands in front. Your chest is staying concave. Your arms are staying long. Keep it going. Now, if I start to add a little bit more action and speed, your feet are still moving. So when your left foot stamps on the ground, your left hand goes out. Your right foot stamps on the ground. Your right arm gets long. Option to go a little bit quicker. If you want to move it up, but keep your feet moving. Move it back. Keep your head back. You don't want to get hit. Keep your chin slightly down. Long arms. Keep the feet moving. Twist, 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 twist. 15 seconds. Twist and stamp the feet. Hands in front. Last 10 seconds. Let me see those feet. Pick them up, get the heels lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's go right to the other side, top of the mat. One vinyasa. I want you to control your breathing. Keep your mobility, keep your flexibility, keep your endurance. Bring it all together. Remember what your intention was? Mine was flow. So I'm trying to keep that flow going. Option to grab heavy bell. This time, right hand has it. Stagger. Take a step back with the right foot. Left foot's planted. Plug the shoulders down the back body. Hinge, keeping core tight. 45-second shoulder shrug. This is great, especially if you want to learn the art of engagement. You have to be able to feel when you're in or out of the pocket. So feel the difference between a protracted shoulder versus one that's packed. Both are useful. Both come in handy. Make sure the other shoulder stays locked down, like COVID status. Nowhere to go because nothing's open. Okay, we're going to flow right into the one-armed row. Option to keep it planted or pick up the back leg, hinge slightly forward, find the balance, and row. The body is automatically going to have to work to stabilize the fact that you're on one foot whilst rowing. But your job isn't to go sloppy, it's to contract. So visualize your back. Visualize your muscles, keep going. That was my dog. It's all good. About 10 seconds to go. For 3, 2, right into the deadlift, feet shoulder width apart. Press the hips back, keep the chest up, hinge, here we go. So you only got one weight. Time to practice that technique. The knees are gonna bend about 90 degrees, 20 degrees as you push your hips back. The head, the back of the head, is gonna stay in line with the tailbone. And since it's not a heavy weight, I can really focus on balance between the right side of my core, left side of my core, and the hips. We're gonna go roll right into the discus throw. I'm gonna set it up facing the mat this way, and then I'll turn to mirror you. So just keep that in mind. Right hand still has it. Your right arm's gonna stay straight. Arm stays straight as you swing at a diagonal, as if you're slashing a sword across the body. So I'm gonna turn to mirror you. 45 seconds, I'm going to mirror you on this one, so make sure the bell's in your right hand. Let your feet pivot in 3, 2, here we go. Right arm stays straight, feet pivot, the hips pivot. It's as if you're throwing it, as if you're going to throw it across a field. Shift and sit the weight into the right foot, right heel, and then rotate the entire upper body. Left hand will redirect the energy. So instead of throwing it, you catch, redirect. Catch, redirect, shift. 15 seconds to go. Interesting movement. Rotate the body. So learn how to rotate. Pivot the feet. Let your feet help in 3, 2, 1. Bell goes top of the mat. And we have left hand up, one hand step back. Feet wide, 15 seconds, here we go. Opposite foot's gonna step back first. Reaching up, plant. Okay, let's talk through the key points. Make sure that you're coming through a squat shape. The bottom, top. Working that shoulder stability. Make sure it's the opposite foot to the hand. That way you have a little cross stabilization, it's easier to balance. Right tricep can stay tight, locked in. You can try it with the other foot, but it will be slightly more challenging in 3, 2, Last one, hold it. Right hand straight down. Drop both knees. Drop it all the way down to the belly. Let's take a little cobra action. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your feet underneath you. Push straight up. Plank. Downward dog. Hop the feet wide. This time, you are going to go light bell for this one, just because it has a little more technique in it, and I want you to make sure you have a good time. Cross your ankles, so focus more on rotation, not so much how heavy the weight is. A lot of times the thoracic spine can get locked up because we very rarely move it, so this is just going to train you how to move the thoracic spine. Both hands on the bell, feet cross. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to find a variation of C curve where your hips coming towards your heart. Basically like you're tight and you're going to roll like a ball. Rock back, keep the legs crossed. Arms straight at the top, to the left, to the right, and then repeat. 45-second. So practice keeping the hips anchored as your upper body rotates. This is more about skill and learning how to move. So you don't want your hips moving, you want your upper body rotating, rocking back, C curve, weight stays on the shoulders, pressing out. See if you can deepen the rotation through your upper body. We got about 15 seconds. Feel it in the obliques. They say life-saving and ass-kicking lies in the transverse plane. That meaning the more you're able to rotate, the more you're going to be able to do. When it comes down to it, when it matters, the weight goes straight down. This time we are going to go heavy. So, heavy dumbbells right to the middle. Legs are going to be straddled out. Z press variation. Same thing, 2 to 1. Flex your feet, squeeze your quads. Pick up the bells in the rack position. We're going to go 2 and then lower down 1 at a time. Here we go. And I want you to find that protracted position at the top, meaning your shoulders away from the floor. Not packed, but as if you're trying to do a handstand. And your shoulders are going to lift away from your torso. Holding at the top. Bicep can be in line with the ear. Push the opposite bell up as the other one lowers. Squeeze the core. Elbows ideally point forward. We got about 15 seconds, 2 to 1. So as the left bell or left hand, left arm lowers down, I'm pressing the opposite one up. You got about 5 seconds. For 3, 2, last one. Weights go to the front. I'm going to set this one up facing the top of the mat, then I'll turn to face you and mirror you. So the setup for this one, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, hover the knees, left leg will kick straight back, hand and foot rotate at the same time. Pull it in, hand by the face, leg between the heels and the hand. That's your movement. I'm going to turn to mirror you. So it's your left leg. Here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and left leg starts. Kick back, bring it in, extend. Left leg kick back, bring it in, extend. So again, this one's more about can you rotate smoothly. Key points on this one, bring it in. As you shift, the hand and the foot pick up. The heel, kick straight back. Option to go a little smoother. Work your rotational skills and abilities. Remember, that's where the ass kicking, life-saving comes in. Feels good in 3, 2, time. I'm going to continue mirroring you. Grab your light bell. This time you're on your left forearm, so get on the left forearm. Stack shoulders over elbow, make a fist if you need to. Shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one line. Bell pretty much in line with the hip. or the rib cage. Find your plank and then snatch it up. You can let it go so you can test your relaxation, tension. So relax, tense. You want to be explosive, so relax, tense. I'm not relaxing so much that my structure is compromised, but enough that I can put some speed on this movement. Lead with the elbow. Imagine there's a wall in front of you, and then knuckles straight to ceiling. We got about 10 seconds to go. Option to do this without the weight. Same dynamic action though. 3, 2, last one. Go up to your forearms. Send the dumbbell out in front. Sit it back. All right, let's pop on up. Finger to the floor. Pop up. Right foot out in front. Left foot's 45 degree. So even if you're naturally not a southpaw, this will be good for the brain. So hands out in front. Concave the chest. So send the chest in. Round the shoulders a little bit. Start to stomp the feet. Pick them up. Every time your foot stomps, that's when the hand goes out. So we have just 45 seconds right here. Let's practice that for a second. You got about, we'll add on every 15 seconds in complexity or speed. So my feet are picked up. And when my feet plant, my fist strikes. Your feet are bouncy. Now, long arms, long arms. Now rotate the hips. So really twist. Rotate hips, twist, twist. Upper body will follow. Now you want to go a little bit quicker. That's fine. Just make sure you keep your heels lifted and you stomp your feet. You can go forward. More coordination. Long arms, head back, chest concaved. Keep the fist in front. Twist, 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 twist. Rotate, rotate, twist for 3, 2, time. We got a circuit coming up. So for this one, you have an option to use the heavy bell for the entire circuit, or you can switch to a light bell. We're just gonna flow as we do this. 1 minute on each, alternating dumbbell snatch. Bell goes right between the soles of the feet. Press the hips back, hinging. Right hand has it, straight to the top. Same feeling. Back down. We're here for 1 minute. And then we're gonna go to a kneeling action. So same, see if you can relax and explode up. Even if it's a relatively lightweight for you, work on that explosiveness. Like if you weren't hanging on with your fingers, that bell would fly through the ceiling. So relax, explode. We got about 10 seconds. Legs, hips, hand, down. Legs, hips, hand. For 3, 2. Last one. Weight goes to the front. You can go light bell. If you're working on the technique, fold the left leg in. Right out in front. We're going to do a combo move. So rocking back. Tap the bell behind you. Roll up. Discus throw. Rock back. So left hand has it. Straight arm. 1 disc, 1 catch, rock back. So arm stays straight. You've been here before. Arm straight. Last 30 seconds. If you want to make it a little more challenging, you can catch it as you rock back. Arm straight. Watch the catch. Weight goes towards the shoulders. Definitely not on the neck. Don't want that. Squeeze. Left foot stays tucked. Rotate. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Do one more. Over the shoulder. Stand on up. Here we go. Second set of dumbbell snatch. We got 1 minute in 3, 2. You can work on the negative this time. So snatch up, squeeze down. Power, squeeze. So see how hard you can explode and then contract everything in. This would be good if you want to learn how to stay tight through movement. 30 seconds to go. Explosive legs. See how quick you can get it to the top and how slow you can grind it down. So expansion, contraction. 5 more seconds. Probably get 1 more in. Weight goes straight down, fold. The right knee in, right heel towards glute. Right hand has it. It's going to go over the left shoulder as if you're going to throw it. Discus throw, 1, and then rock back 1. Here we go. Arms straight. Catch, throw, catch, over the shoulder. 1 minute. Yeah, focus on the technique. Drop it back, over the shoulder, throw it. Catch. Last 30 seconds. Option to catch on the way down. Just like I'm throwing a backpack off me. Catch. 20 seconds. Your last bonus drill is coming up. Rock back, weight on the shoulders. Use your core. 3, 2, time. Stand up. We have alternating burpee basically. So switching hands, right hand, left hand, jumping back. You got 1 minute. I'll call variations out. Tap it out for a second. Right hand up. 3, 2, here we go. I'll add variations every 10 seconds. So right now you're stepping back on 2 feet. Option to go 1. Opposite hand to foot. Ooh. You'll feel the core get tested. Option to add back to both feet. Little hop. 30 seconds. Back and forth. Shoulder stability. Keep your core tight. Be springy. Woo. 3, 2. Time. Top of the mat. Let's cool down with the flow. Warrior 2 variations. Toes together. Heels slightly apart. Find Tadasana. We're going to do a little bit of a warrior flow. I'm going to leave the beats on because this is more hip-hop yoga. So you can get used to that. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Right into it. 1 breath, 1 movement. Simple variations on vinyasa. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Soft bend in the knee. Head is heavy at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step into a high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, scorpion, right leg up. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Back heel lifted, front knee stacked. Windmill, left followed by right. Back foot 90 degree. Hold here for 2 breaths. Flip the right palm. Reach forward and then up and back, reverse your warrior. Moving through it on the first time. Exhale, side angle, right forearm on thigh. Inhale, through warrior two, into reverse warrior hold here. Option to band or bind the left hand behind the back. About one more breath. As you exhale, right forearm on the thigh. Left arm can reach up and over. Option to wrap, left arm behind, drop the right shoulder, reach, find the fingers and clasp, about 2 breaths. If you have the clasp, release it, back to warrior two, inhale, exhale, windmill the arms down this time, both hands inside the foot, drop the back knee. Right hand goes to the thigh, open up the hip, lean forward, extension for your left hip. Fingertip to floor, inhale. As you exhale, send both hips back. 2 more dynamically. Exhale. I gotta tell you, I'm in love with this dynamic style yoga. Meaning that you can control and move from one range to the other range. On the last one, just hold. Option to flex the foot. You can walk the hands back a little bit. So now we're still giving you that static vibe, but it's after your body has gotten used to the range of motion. It's a game changer, is what I'm saying. As you exhale, transfer the weight back. Right arm reaches forward. Right toe can turn out towards the back wall. Option to capture the top of the foot. 2 breaths. And even though it's only 2 breaths, if you inhale all the way to the belly, you're going to let something go. If you inhale just to the chest, you might be hanging on to some shit. So let it go all the way to the belly, all the way down to the root chakra, as it were. Release, right hand down. Plant. Just step straight back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step. Knee over ankle. Back foot's going to turn out to 90, heel to heel. Windmill arms, right followed by left. 2 breaths here. Shoulders stacked over hips. Notice spine is tall, hips are low, legs are engaged. Flip left palm, reach forward, then reach up and back. We'll move through this dynamically once. As you exhale, coming through warrior two, right into side angle. Second time through, inhale, reach up and back. Now you can hold. Option to wrap. Right hand behind back. You can even grab, clasp, rotate the left thigh by clasping it with the fingers. As you exhale, left forearm on thigh, right arm up and over. Stay as you are, or take the hand, wrap it behind the back. It starts by dropping left shoulder, maybe just here, maybe fingertip to the floor. Otherwise, clasp. If you have the clasp, lengthen the spine, look up towards the ceiling, drop the hips. Find that yin yang, breathe. My claspers release, warrior two, windmill. Plant it, left hand to thigh. You can kind of pump the leg. So remember, every workout doesn't have to destroy you. Some workouts you should leave feeling like you learned something, like maybe you learned how to rotate, or you just feel a little more open. Come back through. Having said that, every now and then it's good to test your edge, see where you're at. We got one more. It's all about balance and flow. Send the hips back on the last one. Holding here for about 2 breaths. Hips even, shoulders even. You can be on the back top of the foot or the ball of the foot, flexing the foot. Imagine you're trying to scooch the heel in, which will allow you to send your chest a little more forward. Transfer weight, turn, left big toe out. Left arm reaches up and back. catch the dragon's tail. This is one of my favorite poses because you're getting a twist, you're getting hip extension, you're getting a chest opener, shoulder reliever. It's all things, especially when you catch that dragon's tail. It's magical. Left arm's going to release, plant it straight down, step back into plank, drop to the knees. Let's finish with a simple twist. You can go through that little flow 2 or 3 times if you need to. I'm going to mirror you. Left arm is going to reach up, take a twist. Or if going through it once is enough, that might be enough for you. Come back through center, inhale, reach up, right arm, take a twist. Ooh. Inhale, as you exhale, forward fold. Roll it back up. And I know in this timeline that you're watching this, there might not be a lot of spontaneity happening in your life. Meaning like you might be on lockdown right now, or you haven't been able to go anywhere, or visit friends, or go to your favorite restaurant, check out your favorite movie theater. So therefore the spontaneity is kind of wilted. Having said that, you still have it because you can put it right into your movement practice. You train with spontaneity with fresh eyes. You try new things. You bounce from modality to modality. And that's where your spontaneity is going to come in. And it doesn't have to end there. Maybe you'll always watch horror movies. Maybe you'll switch it over to some rom-coms. Or maybe watch some foreign films. There's still some outlets for you. So keep that in mind, that it doesn't have to just be what you typically do. It can be other things as well. Thank you so much for allowing me to teach. Namaste.